So I was talking with the man, and he was all upset to the point of being verklempt. That's like a Yiddish word, I think. As a dog, I'm not sure. I'll search my dog remembrance. But I think, and I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, but these Gen Zs, you have to understand these Gen Zs that came, they are the direct descendants of the millennials. The millennials were already so weak and decrepit when they were born. They had no strength of a baby. They didn't have the strength of a baby. The millennials were dependent, instantaneously dependent millennials. And they said it's okay, they can live at home. Yeah, you can live at home. Go live in a shack. Go live in a tent. Go live in a sleeping bag. Dig a burrow. Go live in a burrow until you can save up enough, whatever, doubloons. And maybe you could start renting in a tenement somewhere. It'd be good for you. You could walk to work. You could eat bologna and onions, and you'd be very healthy that way. But anyways, it didn't matter. These Gen Zs, you have to remember, they're from the millennial generation. They're millennial people. So when they start talking their crap, you have to be careful. I was listening. I'm just a dumb dog. The man was sitting on a park bench eating a free Good and Plenty. I was like, where'd you get that thing? He would not tell me. Somebody gave him a Good and Plenty. I don't know if it was a candy bar or it was licorice. He was chomping like a cow working a cud. I was like, what are you eating? He says, Good and Plenty. I was like, Good and Plenty? I think that was like a licorice, candy-coated licorice treat. I don't even know. He said it was free. I said, how do you get free? We're sitting on a park bench, It didn't matter. But while the man was chomping like a cow working his cud, I overheard these two Gen Zs. Right away, I was suspicious. The one girl, she says to the other girl, period, ah. And the other girl goes, period, ooh. And I don't know if it was period, ooh, or period, because it was almost like, ah. It almost sounded the exact same, but you could tell they would say it back and forth. Your period, ah. The one girl would say to the other girl, your period, ooh, your period, ah. And I almost broke out and said, what are you girls talking about? What are you conveying to each other? But as I listened, I think it boiled down to some things were good and some things were bad, or something was good, something was bad. I don't know. Then these two Gen Z girls, they start talking some other crap. They start talking about their girl boss. And by girl boss, they mean their own moms, their own millennial moms. They call them boss babe, and they joke about women empowerment. And I almost laughed out loud when I heard the Gen Z girls, talking about how hilarious women empowerment was. And I thought, are these girls setting it back? They were trying to empower something, get a little empowerment. Now these ones are laughing at the empowerment. The Gen Zs may be dangerous. You think Donald Trump and the Trumpites and these people that love Donald so much, these Gen Zs, I don't know what they are. They're laughing, though, hysterically. They're saying, women empowerment, so hilarious. I cannot believe it. It makes me chuckle inside myself, and then I have to laugh out loud. And the other Gen girl says, you go, girl boss. And then they started talking about Toyota Corollas and Tide laundry detergent. And then the bus came, and they got on the bus. I was like, Gen Zs ride the bus? Is that right? 2 Gen Z girls riding the bus? I was like, sheesh, I didn't know. But it was a thing where I thought that if you're making fun of your mom for being a millennial, then as an idiotic, stupid dog, the millennials, they're the ones who spawned you. I don't even know who's worse. It's just that complicated.